The House of Representatives voted to overturn the election.
It's unbelievable. And Claire, we're going to listen in. Speaker Pelosi's at the dais. Let's all listen in together.
Where's she coming from? No, it can't go.
Wow. How enlightening. I'm so glad we paused for that. I mean, fuck Claire McCaskill, so that's awesome. MSNBC should just keep cucking her over and over again. To get hot mic moments of like Nancy Pelosi farting
Claire,
or something, you know what I mean? Just like fucking.
The speaker asked
I would rather listen to that than
vote
Claire McCaskill farting out of her mouth.
31 votes to impeach Donald Trump, 197 against.
Do they know?
Go ahead.
Does the network know?
Claire, your mic's open. We're on the air. We heard the speaker ask if every vote was in. It sounds like she's getting close to announcing the vote total. There we go. There's another one.
Where's my microphone?
Claire, you're on the air.
Okay. They said they were going to let me go.
The ayes are 232. The nays are 197.
Breaking all the records, boys.
Pursuant to Section 5A, 1B of House Resolution 8, the House...
This needed to happen, and it needed to happen now. We could not wait around to see how people thought, what people thought.
All right, let's hear what Cori Bush has to say. She's dope.
Our job as the House of Representatives was to put this before.
You got a harmonica back there?
This man out. I called him today the white supremacist in chief. That's who he has been. That has been okay with him. And we saw it on full display January the 6th. And we're hearing we will see even more coming up over the next week. And so we had to make this decision today. I was proud to cast my vote to be a part of impeaching Donald J. Trump.
What impact does it have, in your view, in terms of preventing anything like this from ever happening again, that 10 Republicans chose today to stand with you and to stand with their Democratic colleagues to impeach Donald Trump?
It's about influence. And when you have someone who is in a position of power, who is able to influence others around them, so there had to be some type of whether it's
one of the mods send me a clip,
bias or some type of prejudice on the inside of people that Donald Trump was able to touch. He was able to touch that and awaken it, and he gave it space. He gave it room. And when you take out the king, when the king no longer has a place, then we see that people start to do something different and people will adapt to the next person. That's what's about to happen. There's going to be a new sheriff in town that's going to be making the decisions that people will then lean into. What we will see is our country has to become a country where anti-racism is the thing. We have to do the work, the intentional work of that. And we can't do it with a person like Donald Trump, because what he was doing was people were connecting to it and then thinking, okay, I can do this too. And we were seeing it all around the country, but as well as in the Senate and in the House. No longer. So we worked on Donald Trump, but now with my House Resolution 25, we're also talking about those in Republican members of Congress who were working alongside him, who were taking notes and trying to bring that thing into fruition, in our communities and in the House. No longer. No, we say you cannot bring your guns to the House floor. We say you will not incite an insurrection and we sit back and be quiet. You deserve to be expelled from Congress. This actually, and this is the thing, they're not looking at this as a job that they should be honored to have because the people voted for them. The people elected them. They're looking at this like it is their plaything. Like this is, like Donald Trump did, like their big daddy did. He treated the presidency like it was his own TV show. Well, you know what? We're bringing you back to reality. And this reality show, we are here. It's not just me. It's the squad and it's the rest of the members of Congress that are working to fight this. We stood up today and we made our voices clear.
I want to ask you about something I saw on your Twitter feed. I also saw all over social media last night. One of your colleagues said in I think, Facebook Live meeting with her constituents that there was a tour given the day before the insurrection by other members. Is that under investigation? Is there anything else you can tell us about that?
We're getting more and more information every day. We did hear about more than one tour. And so I am glad that I will, I'm seated to be able to be a part if there is an investigation that touches the committees that I'm on, House Judiciary Committee, or even if something later on comes by oversight, the Oversight Committee. The sad part is that was such an inside thing. This is why it's important for us to right now work to expel those members of Congress. Because when you have people on the inside that are planning to hurt the very people that they're working with, the lawmakers that were elected by the people and just people, period.
God's third leg, thank you for the 50 gifted subs.
And you actually sought out to hurt us. You planned this. So we plan to get rid of you.
Congresswoman Cori Bush leaving her mark. Thank you for spending
Trump
some
supporter
time
is the
with
new
us
Jew. If you ever wonder whether you would have complied during 1930s Germany, now you know. How are you so fucking far removed from reality, dude?
Garrett Hake.